Hello, everybody. This is my ear. Looks funny. Why did I do that? So, I am finally doing my review for the Twilight Saga. This is the second time that I have read these books ever, which is really weird because a lot of people have read them like a bazillion times already. Go like that, yeah, they went like that. So I just finished my reread within the last couple days, 4 days ago, and it's not working for me. And I'm really excited that I finished them. And if you do not know what the books are, the first book is Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. And this series is by Stephanie Meyer. I think it started coming out in, I want to say, 2005, because we just had the year anniversary. So Twilight came out in 2005. Twilight is about a girl named Bella who falls in love with Edward Cullen. We all know the story at this point, I believe. So I only read this series when it came out, and then I saw the movies, and it really ruined how I envisioned the characters, honestly. So I just never picked them up again. So I was really excited. Like, I just all of a sudden had an urge, and I was like, I want to read Twilight, so I got them. There is a novella with this series. It is The Short Second Life of Britta. That one, I didn't like it personally. So overall for the series, I rate them 4 out of 5. It happens. So I think it's a good series if you're looking for a quick read. Well, not necessarily quick. The books are kind of thick. But it was a quick read for me, and it was nice to take a break from epic fantasy, which I read a lot of, or fantasy in general. So let's get into my reviewing of them. So the first book is Twilight, like I said, and this is where you meet all of the characters, and honestly, I would have to say, like, I don't get why Edward was so instantly in love with her. I mean, I do understand that her blood smelled good and stuff, and I thought it was really cute. She is kind of clumsy, which I can definitely relate to that because I am a very, very clumsy person. If you've been watching my videos, I think you would pick up on that even just a little bit. So I really did like Twilight. It does draw you in, and you want to figure out what happens after Bella gets attacked by James and everything. It's like I read this at the beginning of the month last month. It's almost been a month, and So I did like Twilight. I do like the characters. I do think Stephanie Meyer did really well creating her characters where they weren't necessarily complex. Like I said, this is a very easy read. So that was always nice. I do wish we got to see, or there was a little more of a fight scene with, like, you learned more of you were told more of the fight scene, but then again, Bella did not see it, so I can understand that. Next one is New Moon, and this is where Edward leaves her, and then her whole love affair with Jacob starts. Her love affair. And, okay, for one thing, I really like how Stephanie Meyer incorporated, like, the werewolves, or not werewolves, they're shapeshifters, actually, into the whole situation, because, like, there was legends, and, like, you get to learn about that, and I really think that's important to have backstories instead of just throwing information at people and new characters and experiences and such. So I really like that, especially because it was a Native American, and I really like Native American stuff. My mom did Native American studies, and I've read a couple books on Native American studies, so it was really cool that she did actually have it as there was lore instead of just they're shapeshifters, by the way, over here. I do kind of feel sorry for Bella because she was completely destroyed when Edward left, which I thought was a little drastic, honestly. Because, I mean, she knew him for a year, and then she's completely destroyed by the fact that this guy left. I think that's really... I thought it was funky. I mean, that was like a couple months she was out, wasn't it? Like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably about 4 to 5 months. And I thought that was a little unrealistic, and it kind of made me hate Bella that she was, like, using Jacob. Like, I'm not an Edward or a Jacob person either. Like, that was so stupid whenever that happened, where everyone was, like, on a side, and if you weren't on their side, they, like, hated you. God, middle school days. But all in all, I thought New Moon was pretty good, mostly because of the Jacob aspect, and you learn about the shapeshifters. I really like that, because I read more werewolf books than vampire books sometimes. Or right now, I'm more werewolf than vampire, so there is that. Next, we have Eclipse. Why can't I speak? Eclipse, and Eclipse deals with Victoria coming back to kill Bella to get back at Edward for killing James. Revenge schemes. It kind of just sounds like it could be a, like, high school book about, like, backstabbing girls, honestly. Just with vampires. I did like Eclipse. I was kind of upset that we didn't actually get to see the fight, or, like, see the fight scene, read about the fight scene, simply because I thought these books would have been a little bit better if there was more of the fight scene, because it just seems like it's too fluffy for, I don't know, does that make sense? It's too fluffy, but Eclipse was very good, definitely in the building of the tension with Jacob and Edward competing for Bella's love, because Jacob is her best friend and Edward is her lover, and it was really nice. But like I said, I really wish there would have been more of a fight scene. I feel like Stephenie Meyer just doesn't know how to write them, which is why we never got any, so... Like I said, it's a really lovey-dovey series. Lovey-dovey. Next is Breaking Dawn, which by far is my absolute favorite Twilight book. I really liked Breaking Dawn simply because we deal more with the Volturi. Like I said again, and I really liked meeting all the vampires, because in the other books, in New Moon, you do meet the Volturi. I'm not entirely sure how to say it. But I want more. Like, I want more Volturi. And I honestly think if Stephenie Meyer ever revisits, like, the world of Twilight, she should definitely do, like, a duology on the Volturi and, like, talk about their history and all that. Because it's such a cool thing. I love it. But Breaking Dawn definitely is my favorite book. I'm probably extremely partial to it because I think this is the one, I've read this 3 times. This is my 3rd time. It draws me in more because, like I said, there's you meet more vampires and such. So I definitely liked Breaking Dawn the most. Onto the novella, which is The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner. If you do not remember who Bree Tanner is the only one left in Eclipse whenever Victoria has her newborn vampires. And the novella doesn't really make you leave a thirsting for more. I feel like it was more of a filler book rather than an information book. I didn't learn anything. I wasn't impressed. I really hated it. I could barely pull myself through to read it, and it left me kind of in a reading slump. So I only rated that 2 stars. It happens. So I definitely suggest these books to someone who wants something a little light and fluffy, but still dealing with vampires. Because like I said, there's build up to fight scenes, but they never happen. And I think I enjoyed them a lot more the first time I read them. I do enjoy them. So I definitely give this 4 out of 5 stars. This whole series, not including the short Second Life of Britannia. That's horrible. See, at least I do like books. Someone told me after my selection view that I just don't like books. I like them. I promise. So that is the review for this series. I wasn't incredibly entirely sure what to say about them, but like I said, I do like them. They were good. I definitely think every girl should try them at least once. And guys, if you want to read something that's more of a happy book, it's not really romancy. It's not really romancy. They're still light and fluffy. But if you don't want something super dark, which is what you get a lot with vampire books, there's always going to be darkness, and there's going to be death, and there's always like an underlying huge problem. And really the huge problem here is just Edward and Bella. Edward was just so whipped, like, immediately by Bella, and it's just, you could tell someone was or Stephanie Meyer was definitely writing for teenage girls. Like, you can tell, simply because once you're a little higher, you need a little more to get, maybe he actually really does love her, or, like, words. What am I saying? I need to stop. Okay. So this is my review. Like I said, 4 out of 5 stars for the Twilight Saga. I hope you guys enjoy this. I actually am going to be doing reviews more. I've been really bad about it. But I definitely want to get better at them, so I'm doing more reviews. So let me know if you watch my September TBR, if there's any series or books. Am I reading a series this month? I don't remember. Any books that you would like a review on. I am going to be doing a review on After You. I'm also going to have that be because it's a duology technically. I'm going to be doing a review on that series coming soon after I finish After You, so I will definitely let you guys know about that. I'll post it, duh. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what your thoughts were on the Twilight Saga. Let me know what your favorite book is, your favorite character. I did not say, but if you did not guess, my favorite characters are the Volturi. I always like bad guys. So let me know what your favorite book is, your favorite character is, if you wanted a big fight scene, because I feel like I'm the only person who really wanted a fight scene to happen in these really long books. I wanted it so bad. Let me know your thoughts on this series. As a whole, individually, it's totally up to you. I will have another video maybe today. I don't know yet. Depends on how I feel. I will see you guys next time. Bye.